I want to say a few words about independent bookshops. And I'm afraid I'm going to have to read a few of the words because, like all writers, I was late with my copier and haven't had the chance to learn my lines. So forgive me, you'll be seeing rather more of the top of my head than you'd like to, but I don't think it'll harm the message. I hope not. Ever since I had a say in such matters, I've chosen to live within walking distance of a good independent bookshop, and often within range of 3 or 4 of them, which is my happy situation right now. There's John Sandoe Books where I am now, the Fulham Road Manifestation of Daunt Books, and the Slightly Fox Bookshop in the Gloucester Road, all of them just a short stroll from my house. I'm rather hoping that heaven will be a cul-de-sac of independent bookshops interspersed with French, Italian and Thai restaurants. I'm assuming that God will have taken care of the sleeping arrangements. When friends of my age are cramming in Peru, Antarctica, the Nile and China in a last-ditch effort to cram everything in before it's all over, I only travel to places where I know there will be a good English language bookshop. Sadly, it's not as easy as it used to be. In my working days, when I was a regular visit to New York, I would always stay in a hotel near Madison Avenue. If I had a free afternoon, I didn't head for the museums, but my pilgrimage was to Books & Co., the Madison Avenue bookshop, and Crawford Doyle. What joy, what bliss. 3 of the best bookshops in the world, all within 10 blocks or so. Today, only Crawford Doyle survives. In Palm Beach, there used to be a bookshop on Worth Avenue. Can you imagine any bookseller today affording those rents? And further down the coast, in Mitzner Park, I remember a family-owned bookshop called Liberty's. They used to boast that they were open 365 days a year. Well, no more. Today the site is a furniture store. You can buy bookshelves there, but no books. If you think these losses depress me as a reader, how do you think I feel as a writer, a new writer? Without independent bookshops like this, there'd be less hope for debut novelists or mid-list writers. I sold over 200 hardback copies of my book in this shop, and I'm pretty sure not one single book in W.H. Smith. They didn't stop me because I wasn't a name. But how do you become a name if they won't put your book on the table? Thank God for these small, heroic places. The best of them I know will prosper, despite Amazon, despite downloads, despite Kindle and the like. Why? Because they care not only about the books they sell, but also about the people who buy them. Once they know you, they'll put you in touch with writers you'll adore, but would never have discovered for yourself. They'll send the right book to your grandmother, let you open an account, let you shelter from the rain, reserve any book you want, order any book you want. And in a quiet time, I have known a bookseller in this shop lean back on the door jamb and talk to me about books and writers as though it was the only thing he had to do. You can't get that online. I love this shop and all the bookshops like it. They are little monuments to a civilized life. For me, a threshold to happiness. In my novel, I gave John Sandoe Books a mention. I wasn't the first writer to do so, and I don't suppose I'll be the last. It was just a few paragraphs, a small thank you from Henry Cage, the upright piano player, and me. This is what I wrote. He decided to walk home via Blacklands Terrace and the John Sandoe bookshop, just off the King's Road. Like all the bookshops he loved, it was a miracle of compression. Books were everywhere. On the staircase to the paperback room, stacks of books were kept on the treads, leaving little room for going up or down. It was rumoured that no one with a shoe size of over 10 had ever actually made it up there. The shop seemed to order only books that Henry wanted to read, and he quickened his step, eager to see what treasures were on the tables. The store was busy, and he browsed for half an hour, careful as he moved from one pile of books to another, not to hurry the customer next to him. Good manners are a given in bookshops. I don't suppose you have a copy of The tone is invariably considerate. Between a book's covers, there may be passion, bile, mayhem, or murder, but in the quiet spaces where the book awaits its fate, either acceptance or indifference, all is calm. For Henry, bookshops had always been restorative, and buoyed by his visit, he bought Tom Gunn's latest book of poems and left.